Hi everyone, this is Thomas, and I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I decided to go ahead and do a review because y'all seem to really like it a lot, especially my mirror reviews. And by the way, I have a poll up on my community tab to for you to decide which mirror review I do next. Right now, Dull Mystery is winning, but you can decide which review I do next. Anyway, the today today we will be reviewing this little vampire right here. Y'all know I love the series, and I know y'all do too. But there are some episodes I don't really like. I actually agree with Solo about on the episodes, and I'll get to those another time. And and there's also episodes that make me question question some stuff. But I do, and this is one of those episodes, and I will get into why it asks me the gets me to question stuff as this review goes on. Now, today's episode, and I do not just a little thing here saying I do not own any of these pictures or any of this. They're all owned by Disney. I'm gonna try to do that so I can't get so I won't get all rights and all go to Disney for all of this. I just don't want to get no copyright strike or nothing. Anyway, today's episode review will be called the Ghoul Girl. I mean, not the Girls, the Scream Girls. I'm sorry. Ugh. Sorry, I can't talk today. Anyway, have you ever wondered how these girls became a band and how they started? Well, this episode will tell you. We start off in the kitchen where Oksana is on the computer and the girls come in. I mean, V, Poppy, and Bridget. They're yawning and because they just got up, I guess, and rubbing their eyes and all. Oksana says it was a long night. It was a loud and long night, and V explained that they brought their instruments and they were playing them and stuff. They thought it was a good idea to do that. And as the scene goes on Asana gets an email for her next Airbnb guest, and she says you'll never guess who our next Airbnb guest is, and then says to hold on to the bat wings because she got 2 words for you: Scream Girls. See how that ties into the video and the episode. Anyway, I guess that was intended. Anyway, at first V just gasped, and then Gregorio, who knew what was coming, said in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we hear a scream from V. Talking about how the Scream Girls are her favorite Transylvania band. Now here's the part of the episode that makes me question. That makes me have a question about this episode. When Poppy and Bridget follow V into the living room. Sorry, I'm going by memory. It's been a while since I've seen this episode, so if I forget anything, then I'm sorry. Anyway, as they walk into the living room, Poppy asks, "Who are the Scream Girls?" Okay, pause the review right there. Now, before this episode, there was an episode called V Goes Foul, and V and Poppy were listening to the Screen Girls, and Poppy actually says says that the Screen Girls play the bone drill. Okay, that's why I questioned this episode. Did somebody put a memory wipe on her or something? Because how can she not remember that? Seriously. Anyway, I think this episode came before. I think this episode came after that episode. So I would think she would know who they are, but I could be wrong. anyway, the hope y'all don't see that notification. I'm sorry if you do. Anyway, and Bridget then asks if they're the scariest they've seen, and V goes along explaining who the Ghoul Girls are. The Screen Girls are, and shows them their video, and they want, and we get a close in on their video, and they're singing "Living the Screen," and some kind of flashy lights or something come over them. I'm guessing it's special effects or something. And like I said, it's been a while since I've seen these episodes, so I'm trying to go from memory here. Anyway, and V's talking about how that's their big finish, and Poppy's like, if I saw somebody like that, I would told something. I can't remember what she said. Anyway, she'd be scared if she saw something like that in real life. Anyway, then they hear the doorbell, and as we know, V gets nervous. She turns to a bat, and this is what she does on here, because she's nervous, but with a little help from Gregoria telling her to answer the door, she goes and answers the door. I actually think this part of the episode is actually kind of funny. How when she answers the door, what happens? Here's what happens. She answers the door and she said, well, first the Ghoul Girls say some stuff, and then Gregoria's like, say hello, and Poppy's like, and V's like, oh, right, and then this is the funny part, I think where V messes up her words, where she says hi, you're V, and I'm welcome. She messes up her words right there. I just thought that was so funny whenever I see this episode. And then she's like, I'm V, and you're welcome to come in. Just think that's so funny, and they start talking, and V keeps telling them how they're her favorite band, and Poppy's like, I didn't know about you until this morning, but instant fan. Again, how can she not remember? Remember, V goes viral. Well, she was listening to this band, and she said the Screen Girls played the bone drill. Hello. Anyway, and Bridget's like I'm scared. All at the same time, she says something and she's scared all at the same time. And they start talking, and V helps them with their luggage along with Poppy and Bridget. And V's like, oh, your guitar, I can't believe I'm holding it. And they ask her if she plays, and she says yes, she plays the guitar, and Poppy's on drums and all, and somehow or another, as they walk up to the room, the Screen Girls convince them to become a band, and told them that they can open for them tonight, and when they play a concert in 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 the backyard, and they all agree to that, and practice begins as we see Asana washing dishes and and we got then we go into the basement and see that they play. He's nervous again. She turns into a band, apologizes, and Screen Girl's like, they get nervous too, and talk about how their bones rattle and all that, and they play for him, and V and then plays for him, and they're like, that's not really that good, but then they help them out and teach them how to become a band, and that they need to go a band name and then find their inner goal. Now I've seen Solar's video on this about finding your inner goal and how people think well, not people, I think it's like parents and stuff who watch the show think how it's find your inner demon and stuff, but in my opinion, I don't think they're right. I agree with Solar on this one. When what I think they're trying to say, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think they're trying to say, find the courage within you, to do what you want to do like playing the band or whatever you want to do. That's what I think this whole song's about. Anyway, they played a song called Find Your Inner Goal, which, if you want to hear it, it's on YouTube. I'm not going to sing it or anything because of copyright. I won't copyright or anything. Anyway, and it's really a good song if you ever want to listen to it on YouTube. Vampirina, Find Your Inner Goal. They actually do a music video of it. The Ghoul Girls. That's their band name, by the way. Spoiler alert. Anyway, they do a music video of that too with the Screen Girls later on. But yeah. Anyway, they get that and do and they finish with that. I mean, they sing the song by doing a montage of showing them how to do the drums and guitar and all that stuff, and we see V, Poppy, and Bridget get better at each time, and then at the end they're actually ready, and they come up with the name Ghoul Girls. Hello! I knew that was going to be their name. Anyway, they soon it's concert time, and they it's in the backyard, and of course, like always, Bridget is scared and says no inner goal here, and the Green Girls talk about how she can find her inner goal and how they're going to go out and play first and all, and Poppy, Bridget, and V all watch, and Poppy's like, I can't wait to see the big ending, and that's what makes V nervous, like, oh no, the big ending, and they see that, because Edgar's recording it all and everything, and Poppy and V didn't know what to do, and Bridget first didn't know what to do, but then I'm like, oh yes I do, and then goes out and plays the guitar, and V's like, Bridget, and Poppy's like, no way, and then they go out and start playing too, and then they're like, oh, we'll take it from here, and then V and the girls actually play their song to entertain the crowd, and that's how the Ghoul Girls are formed. Now, this episode was pretty cool, except for that one thing I kept questioning throughout this episode, But I thought this was another good episode. Let me know what you think, and I'm really running out of reviews. Well, I'm not running out of video reviews and stuff, but I'm running out like I don't know which one to do next. So if you have any ideas of which one you want me to do next, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter. It's at Olaf. Anyway, and please let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. And have a great day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Bye.